made it. I almost thought you weren't going to make it. I know it seems like nobody's here, and you're probably at home watching this right now, but we wanted to do church this way this morning, just for you, so you still can learn a Bible lesson. Let's go get you checked in. Miss Rachel and Brother Josiah are your teachers today, and they're actually going to do a great job at teaching you the Bible story and singing the songs with you. You ready to go? Come on.
I'm so glad you made it today. Where's your adult at?
They're with me today, Miss Rachel.
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to get them signed in?
Right, I'm printing out their tag right now. Let me get this one here, and we're going to get you guys in. Here you go.
I'm going to take you to your classroom. Come on, let's go. Wait, slow down. Slow down, wait for me. Thank you so much for waiting. Come on, let's go to your classroom.
Wow.
Look who's here.
Hey, you made it. Wait right there. What was the best thing you did this week? Oh, wow. Actually, that was really cool. You know what? Let's come on in and I'll sit you right down on the blue carpet. I'm so glad you're here today. It's going to be an awesome Sunday. Now, follow me while we're going to do our fast worship song.
It's not a secret. It's not a fairy tale. It's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days. 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure. The word God's people wrote. It's in the Bible. When Noah built a boat. And it rained and rained. Are you ready? The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. It's not a secret, it's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days, 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure, the word God's people wrote. It's in the Bible. When Noah built a boat, and it rained and rained. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. Now this side, give me a scream if you're having fun. This side, give me a scream if you're having fun. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. He's the only way.
Hey kids, now it's time to settle down, sit down crisscross applesauce, and listen to our story. Jesus was alone on a mountain above the Sea of Galilee. He had talked to crowds of people all day long, and he fed them with a miracle lunch. Now everyone needed to rest. The crowds of people started home, walking along the shore. "Get into the boat," Jesus had told his disciples, "and sail to the other side of the sea." The disciples got into their boat and started across the Sea of Galilee. Jesus stayed behind to pray. Jesus is God, the Son, and he wanted to talk to God the Father, so he prayed. Many, many times he talked to God the Father in prayer. Jesus prayed in the daytime, and he prayed in the night, too. If Jesus thinks it is important to pray, do you think it is important for us to pray also? Yes, we should pray to God every day. We can thank God for what he has given us. We can tell God we are sorry for the bad things we do. God is our Heavenly Father. We can't see him, but we can talk to him any time. We can ask him to help us to obey and to do good things. While Jesus was praying, the disciples went far out on the water in their boat. Suddenly, a big storm started. It rained and the waves got bigger and higher, and as the storm grew stronger, the boat tossed back and forth. The disciples rowed the boat, pulling on the oars as hard as they could, but because of the strong wind and the high waves, they could not get very far. The disciples were scared. Would the boat tip over? Would they all drown? Even though Jesus was far away on the mountain, he knew what was happening. He knew the disciples were rowing as hard as they could, but they weren't getting any closer to shore. The storm was too strong for them. Jesus knew he must go to them. How would Jesus get way out onto the sea where the boat was? Remember, Jesus is God the Son. He can do things that people cannot do. He can do miracles. Jesus stepped right onto the water and began to walk on top of the water just as if it were land. Could you do that? No, but Jesus could because he is God. When the disciples saw Jesus walking toward them on top of the water, they did not recognize him. See, it was very dark, and they had never seen anyone walk on water before. Now they were really scared. What or who was on the water? Jesus spoke to them. "Don't be afraid, it is I." Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, recognized Jesus' voice, but Peter still could not see Jesus clearly. "Lord," Peter called out, "if it is really you, you tell me to come to you on the water." Peter knew that if he could walk on the water, then it had to be Jesus who was helping him. "Come," Jesus said. Peter stepped out of the boat onto the water, trusting that Jesus would take care of him. The water held him up. Peter took a step toward Jesus, and another, and another. Peter also was walking on water just as if it were land. Peter was looking at Jesus while he was walking on the water. But Peter then began to look around him at the waves and the storm. He saw the waves rolling up high all around him. Peter heard the wind roaring, and he saw how terrible the storm was all around him. When Peter stopped looking at Jesus, he stopped trusting Jesus to help him walk on the water. Peter began thinking how bad the storm was. When Peter stopped trusting Jesus, he began to sink into the water. "Lord, save me!" Peter cried out. And what do you think Jesus did? Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught Peter, helping him up. "Why did you stop trusting me?" Jesus asked. "Why did you doubt that I would keep you safe?" Jesus helped Peter get to the boat and climb back into the boat. When they were both in the boat, the storm suddenly died down. The disciples knew that a man could not walk on water. Only Jesus, because he was God, could do that. The disciples said to Jesus, "You certainly are the Son of God." Sometimes we are like Peter. We believe God will take care of us, and then we start looking around and get scared. Can God take care of you even when your room is dark? Yes, he can. You can trust him even though you can't see him. He will take care of you. Jesus knows where you are every minute of the day or night. Remember, Jesus said, "Fear not, for I am with thee."
Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh yeah, take that, take that.
Hey, Sheepy.
Oh, hello. Boom, boom, take that. Is it the Bible verse time?
Yeah, can you pause it for 1 second so we
Okay.
can go over it?
It's the Bible verse time.
Let me help you out here.
Oh, thank you for that so much. Yeah, because my hands are so small.
Okay, yeah.
Psalm 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. That's the Bible verse. Say it with me. The Lord
Is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Now, can I get back to playing video games?
Isn't that what you've been doing all day?
Yes.
I guess.
But the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want.
Okay.
All right, boom, pow, boom,
Here,
boom,
put
boom.
put your headphones back on.
I don't need them. Boom.
I think if I can turn on the faucet this way, maybe the water will fill up and I can
Leo.
walk across the... Well, hello, Sister Leah.
What are you doing?
Well, I really like today's Bible story, and I just thought maybe I can turn the sink on and fill it up with water and walk on it just like Jesus did.
Oh, well, since you listened to today's Bible story, can I ask you a few questions?
You sure can, because I love questions.
Okay, question number 1.
Question number 1.
Why did Jesus go to the mountain?
To go camping. He liked camping, I bet.
No, he went to pray to God.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Okay.
Good, cool question. Good
Question
reminder.
number 2.
Question number 2.
How did Jesus get to the disciples' boat?
He probably swam and had a really killer breaststroke.
No,
You don't think so?
remember you just wanted to do it because you heard about it.
Yeah, he walked on water.
That's right.
That's really cool that he walked on top of the water.
Okay, question number 3.
3.
Who wanted to walk on water with Jesus?
Oh, the one guy that was in the boat that was a disciple. I don't remember his name, though.
Peter.
Peter, that's right. Peter said, "Let me come to you, Lord." And he did walk on the water, too. But
Yeah.
then he started to sink.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Last question.
Last question.
Who saved Peter when he
That's
started
an
to
easy
sink?
one. Jesus saved Peter because no matter how many times we need it, Jesus always saves us. Is that right?
Correct.
All right. Can I get back to trying to walk on water?
Yes. Bye,
See you later,
Leo.
Sister Leah. Okay, let's fill this thing up. Hello, Missy. This is my dog, Missy. Where are you going? I want to play with you.
Let's go check on Dr. Looney and see if they're still playing video games.
Ow, 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 gotcha, gotcha.
Oh, there I go.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, he's going on a...
Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, hold up, I'm coming your way.
Now, follow me while we're going to do our fast worship song.
I could sing a new song, a song of praise to you. In everything I do, I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. Every day I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. He always makes my day. I could be a dancer. I move my feet for you. In everything I do, I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. Every day I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. He always makes my day.
See you later. It's been an awesome Sunday. Can't wait to see you next week. Have fun.
Let's go check on Dr. Looney and see if they're still playing video games.
Ow, 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 gotcha, gotcha. Oh, there I go. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, he's going on a pow, ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna get you, get out of here. Oh, hold up, I'm coming your way.